Hello, Internet, and welcome to the Monday, April 3rd version of the Scoreboard, your morning report. Big weekend in hockey the last few days, that's for sure. All leagues in action, and we're still keeping track of our Brockville boys no matter where they're playing. So let's get right to the NHL. Transactions in the NHL, well, the usual ups and downs, primarily goalies at this time of the year. We won't go into any of the details. A lot of the guys that are up and down sometimes don't even actually get to dress for the game when they're called up to the NHL. But when they go back to the Marlies or wherever, Abbotsford, wherever, that they're doing okay. NHL scores yesterday, Rangers 5, Washington 2. Big Bad Bruins 4-3 winners over St. Louis in a shootout. Islanders lose to Carolina 2-1. Ottawa loses in overtime 4-3. I think Columbus got to fire that cannon twice on their first two shots. They had goals, and then they scored 14 or 15 seconds into overtime. Looks like the Senators turned that puck over behind their own net. Pittsburgh 4-2 winners over Phillies. They don't want to give up on that last wild card spot. Detroit, that's for John McCauley and Neil McHugh and Mark Chapman, all those Detroit Red Wing fans. 5-2 winners over the Leafs. Winnipeg 6-1 over the Jersey Devils. Calgary 5-4 over Anaheim, and Los Angeles Kings 4-1 over Vancouver. Coming up tonight in the NHL, Vegas is at Minnesota, Nashville at Dallas, and Arizona at Seattle. Taking a look at the leading scorers in the league, I don't think we did this the last couple of days. Connor McDavid and his partner Leon Draisaitl still at the top. Still 26 points apart. And rounding out the top 10, we have Mitch Marner from the Leafs with 95 points. So things are shaping up there. No surprise whatsoever with those leaders in the NHL. Back in the queue, look at this. Cape Breton took Halifax to overtime 4-3. Halifax is leading that series 2-0, and they are back in Cape Breton on Tuesday night. In the OHL, 2 games have been played. Look at this. Pete's leading the Wolves 2-0, and the powerhouse Ottawa 67s 2-0 over the Oshawa Generals. And, of course, a sentimental favorite of mine, Saginaw Spirit, with that 15-year-old Mesa who had something like 35 goals and 32 assists. As a 15-year-old, they're up 2-0 over the Flint Firebirds. What else can we look at? Oh. Look at this. Wrong graphic, but... scrambling, I must have misnamed the graphic that I wanted to put in here. Regardless, anyways, Ryan Gillespie and the Salmon Arm Silverbacks are up 2-0 in their series against Prince George. So things are shaping up in the BC League, and a big announcement for them is they're now ready to push ahead with their venture in terms of leaving Hockey Canada and going on their own. CCHL schedule. Saturday, Ottawa over Cornwall 5-0. Last night at the Brockville Memorial Center in overtime, Navingrads 3-2 winners over the Brockville Braves. Monday, Cornwall is at Ottawa. Cornwall trying to get back in the series, and of course Ottawa wanting to bury the Colts and get on to the next round. If there is another game required, it'll be Wednesday, Ottawa at Cornwall. The Brockville Navan series resumes on Thursday in Navan. I guess I might have your Bogart Cup update here. You can see the standings. Junior Sens on top of the Colts 3-1. Braves and the Grads all tied up at 3 each apiece. And the other two series, Bears have won their series 4-1 over Carleton Place. And Renfrew Wolves have won their series over the Hawkesbury Hawks 4-1. Taking a little closer look at those individual series. There's the dates, the scores, and the remaining schedule. So you can see, though, as I mentioned, those Bears have won, Renfrew have won. Depending on the outcome of the Ottawa-Navan series, and it's now down to one game, if Braves win, they get to play the winner of the. They get to play the Colt or Junior Sens. Let's say that. That's for sure. But if the Grads win, they get to play against the Bears. So that's with the effects of reseeding after the first round. So that's it for this morning. Your CC Outro report. My apologies to the BCHL fans with screwing up on that graphic, but we'll get all that shipshape for tomorrow. Thanks very much for watching today, and we'll be back tomorrow with your morning